I've suffered with acne since probably the age of about 11 or 12, and I'm 37 now, and it's been a pretty long-standing battle for me. I always find that my skin gets a lot better with medication, but the acne always comes back in a matter of months or years. So it's one of the reasons I actually ended up becoming a dermatologist. So I do make sure that my diet is really quite healthy. I eat a lot of fresh fruit and a lot of fresh vegetables. I do have a bit of a sweet tooth, so I will treat myself to a pudding, but my kind of mantra really is that moderation is the key. As long as I'm sensible what I eat and I don't overindulge, that's usually the way that I tend to manage things. The whole acne diet thing has been really controversial over the years, but I think there's absolutely no doubt that there is emerging evidence that acne can be caused in a certain group of people because of excess sugar and possibly dairy as well. So I do my best to try and limit those things in my diet. One of the things I find quite hard though is that I'm quite partial to a cocktail every now and again, and fruit juices are really high in sugar, so that's one of the things I have to be really careful of. The most important thing is to cleanse your skin, and I think most of us are very guilty of having late nights and then forgetting to take their makeup off at night time, and that is single-handedly the worst possible thing that you can do. So I am actually very careful with cleansing morning and evening, and I tend to double cleanse in the evening to make sure that I have removed any excess makeup or sunscreen or any of the pollution that's come into contact during the day. I'll also do weekly clay masks, and probably once a month I'll give myself a chemical peel. If you are prone to acne, it is also worthwhile using products that contain ingredients like salicylic acid, glycolic acid, niacinamide and benzoyl peroxide. The third thing I think is a good idea is making sure that you are exfoliating, and you're exfoliating regularly, at least once a week, and that can be mechanical or chemical. So you can use things like brushes or things like a Clarisonic, which can exfoliate the skin mechanically, or you can use things that can dissolve the upper layer of the skin, so things like your AHAs and your BHAs, so lactic acid and glycolic acid.